Welcome and welcome back for those returning. My name is Deborah Whipke and I am a renewal life coach. Today's video, I want to talk about change and when we are trying to make a change. Now, I made an entire video about 7 steps to changing something in our lives, but today I want to focus on when we are attempting to change something and what I call the previously recorded programmer comes back online and really tries to screw us up. So I'm going to use me as an example like I always do. So my weight, I'm going to just totally transparent, my weight has gone up and down and up and down and up and down over the years many times. I have done absolutely everything I could possibly think of. I have read, I don't know how many books, listened to seminars, listened to people on YouTube, and of course I've done tons of different exercises, all different types of things, programs, all different types of exercise programs I've done. And I will say that every time that I was working, whatever program I was working, I was successful while I was working the program. I was successful until I wasn't successful. And that was the thing that drove me the craziest. Here I am, a person with a bachelor's in psychology and a master's in counseling psychology, and yet I couldn't seem to put my finger on why was I not successful? Like I would lose a certain amount of weight, be doing fantastic with exercising, building muscle, feeling so strong, feeling so good. So I was succeeding. And then one day, I would be like, wake up, and I would be like, I don't feel like working out today. And before I knew it, that one day had turned into a month or even a year. The weight was back on, and it felt like I was absolutely back at square one, and I'm left just saying, like, what happened? I don't understand what happened. I'm an intelligent person, and I have accomplished so many other things in my life, including quitting smoking cold turkey after 19 years. And yet, when it came to this particular thing, I couldn't seem to do it. So, I am currently, if you go back and watch I'll try to link another video to this, the new Life New You video, where I talk about the fact that I am on this new, what I named a joyful manifestation journey of combining my healthy eating, combining what I love to do to exercise, and combining everything in a new light, in a new way to be successful. So I am currently on day 136 straight of walking every single day, at least walking, doing other things as well, weights and things like that, but at least walking. And I recognized the other day, I woke up and it was a Sunday morning. And usually Sundays are very joyful days for me. And I'm like, oh, I can do, on the weekends, I can do a bigger workout because I have more time and everything. And yet this voice in my head was like, oh, don't do it today. I mean, well, why don't you just take the day off? Now, admittedly, with all the things going on in the world, as I'm recording this in January of 2025, California fires going on, earthquakes going on all over the place. It is not a calm, quiet place right now in the world. So admittedly, those things have been getting to me and bothering me and upsetting me and everything. So, but what I recognized was it is the previously recorded programmer coming in. The person inside of us that wants to keep the status quo. The person inside of us that doesn't want to make the changes that we the other side of us do want to make. And so the previously recorded programmer was coming in saying, don't exercise today. I recognized the fact that she's the one that has always come in when I was doing really, really well and convinced me to just take a day or two. And then that day or two, like I said, turned into a month and turned into months and turned into a very long time until I had to start all the way over from scratch again. The previously recorded programmer, you can call it the saboteur, you can call it anything you want to call it, as long as you recognize that it is a very real, valid part of you and that it is always going to be there. It's going to be there when you're doing really well. It's also going to be there when you're not doing really well. It's going to be there when you're having a down day. It's going to be there when you're having a fantastic day. Because its sole purpose is to take you back to homeostasis, to where she, I'm going to call it she because I'm a she, where she is comfortable. It's there for that purpose and that purpose alone. So that's why I call it the previously recorded programmer and actually not the saboteur, is because it's just old, outdated programming that's been hanging around forever and ever. And she just wants to keep me safe. She just wants to keep me safe and sound and just staying in homeostasis so that nothing big might be happening that she may not be able to handle. So anyways, I recognized her and I did get up and I did work out and I've continued. That was a few days ago. I've continued on my path because I have a very real intention now, and I have a much stronger understanding of how she works and of how she's there to try to convince me not to continue on my new path. The thing is that if you persist with saying, I hear you, but I'm not going to do what you want me to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get up and work out, or I'm going to go ahead and search for this new job that I want, or whatever it is that you're trying to change. I'm going to go ahead and quit smoking. I'm going to go ahead and be smoke free for today. The more that you persist in that, the more that you build a stronger foundation for the new you. And the more that you build that stronger foundation for the new you, well, then the more difficult it is for her to come in and take over, which is how I've made it to 136 days. Because I am not willing, and I literally said that to her, I am not willing to do what you want me to do. I have a path. It is very clear to me. I know what I want. Your path has to be very, very clear to me. You have to know what you want, and you have to have that determination and that intention in place so that when she pops in and tries to take control, you can say, I hear you, but I am not going to listen to you because that is not the path that I am willing to walk anymore. So, like I said, I'm going to try to link the video of the New Life, New You, but I think it's really important to start to get to know that side of you and get to know the fact that there is a distinct other side of you. It's not all you. So when she is saying, oh, I don't feel like eating healthy today, or oh, I don't feel like doing this or that today, who is that that's saying it? Is it the new you, the one that you're creating, or is it the previously recorded programming? Because that is incredibly important. So anyways, I hope you've watched to this point and that you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button if you did, subscribe to my channel, and share it with others. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you.